What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Arrowverse huge video here. So we've got quite a lot to talk about in this video. We've had probably like 2 days worth of Arrowverse news to catch up on, and it's time to actually talk about it. So if you're new to the channel, please do drop a like and please do subscribe if you did enjoy the video at the end. And I am doing a stream later tonight as well, so check that out. We also are on Twitch, Superheronexus on there, and Instagram also, Superheronexus on there as well. Check out the links below to follow us. So, Supergirl, for some reason, have decided to release a whole host of images from episode 11 of season 3. Now, considering the fact that we haven't had the episode 10 actually air yet, well, it's a bit odd. But we've also got the trailer as well for that episode. So let me play that for you now, and then we'll talk about the upcoming episode.
There is something in you that sees what you're doing is wrong. That sees the pain you're causing and regrets it. You don't have to be my enemy. You want justice in the world, so do I, but we're not going to find it by attacking each other. That's where you're wrong.
Supergirl, all new episode Monday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
So this episode is all about Fort Roz, and let's just drop the description for you here. Supergirl teams up with Saturn Girl, Livewire, and Cecile as Rain continues to terrorize the city. Supergirl teams up with Saturn Girl, and the two recruit Supergirl's former enemies, Livewire and Cecile, to form a team for a mission to Fort Roz to recover a prisoner who has information on how to defeat Rain once and for all. Now, I did actually do a video on that a couple of weeks ago, so I discussed that we were wondering who could that person actually be, and I did theorize that it will actually be someone from possibly the early time of Krypton, when, or just before it was destroyed, when they sent Rain back to Earth. It's probably one of those people who were involved with the cult of Rain. Now, in this trailer, we don't really see much of that. We just see the new female Suicide Squad, the Girl Squad, which is the Girl Gang. So cool seeing this group of badass females work together. I'm not sure what is going to get Cecile to work with the team, but it looks like she actually gets on the Legion of Superheroes ship. To me, it looks like she's on there, and the editing makes it seem like she's actually using her mind control device, maybe to help Supergirl talk to, of course, Rain. But later in the trailer, we realise that they are actually fighting on what seems to be Fort Roz. So really cool stuff in this trailer. It looks really awesome, and I'm excited to see where this goes and what forces or what gets Livewire and Cecile to work with. Probably Supergirl maybe goes to them as she realises that she's going to need even more help, and that Rain, really, it's going to kind of, I would say, transcend good and bad on Earth. Rain just wants to absolutely destroy everything and hates all humans. So that's probably why she wants to do what she's doing and why they're going to work with her. Now, we've actually had images for this show. So what is cool is we actually see and catch up with quite a few people. We have Livewire actually working in a cafe or a diner, if you're using the proper American term, which is pretty funny there. But the biggest thing here is the fact that we have a brand new character. So Sarah Douglas, who played Ursa in Superman 1 and 2. So she was briefly in the first Superman, and Superman the movie 2 was actually all about Zod, which had played by the fantastic Terrence Stamp. Now we have the actress actually playing a character in Supergirl, which is next level cool. I think that's awesome, and she is going to give some more information as to what is going on in the world of Supergirl, because considering the fact that she's got that kind of Death Eater style sort of world killer logo on her, I expect she's going to provide some more information on as well, and we'll probably learn more about that kind of anti-Fortress of Solitude that Reign has. But not sure if this woman's going to be reformed or not, but it just doesn't look too good for the group, to be honest. But this looks really, really cool. I'm really excited for this. Now, one of the reasons why they might be going to Fort Roz in the first place and find out about this prisoner is the fact that, well, Fort Roz seems to leave Earth. So maybe Reign is able to power it up and release everyone, and has seemingly gone on a murdering spree as well, as we do see quite a lot of dead bodies in there. So it's looking really, really freaky. Now, let's move on to The Flash, and we've had the synopsis for that for episode 12 of this current season. So let's take a read of that. The incredible shrinking men. A Meta who can shrink anything he touches battles Team Flash. Cisco and Ralph get caught in his crossfire and are shrunk to miniature versions of themselves. Cecile realizes her pregnancy has caused her to have temporary powers and discovers she can hear other people's thoughts, which unnerves Joe. Meanwhile, Barry meets someone with a mysterious connection to Henry Allen. So that is weird. There's quite a lot of information in this. Of course, the big thing being the Meta who can shrink anything. Now, there are two characters, of course, in the DC universe which could actually be shrinking. There is, as well, there is Cecile Digby, who was a member of the Legion of Superheroes. So she was able to shrink and things like that. So I'm not too sure if that'll be the person who is able to shrink, but maybe it'll be more like someone who can shrink other things and not just themselves, which would be a bit more interesting to be honest than just someone who can shrink, because we've already got the Atom, so there's not much point in that, in my opinion. Now, she also has the name the Shrinking Violet as well, so not too sure if that will be the person that they choose to be in this episode, but another Legion of Superheroes character wouldn't go amiss, to be honest. So it's weird. So we'll probably see more of that come out. I'll do some more research on that to see who we could actually have, and I'll just check to see if there's anything else we can do. So next up, we have also, as well, in this synopsis, we've got Cecile having powers. So what the hell is that actually about? Now, I was thinking about this. I wasn't sure how she would actually get powers, because, well, they haven't got a history of metas, because obviously Wally West got powers from elsewhere. So the thing is, how will that manifest? If you think about it, he technically kind of had powers in the alternate universe, in the Flashpoint universe. Will he have a historical meta gene in his family which allowed that to be maybe unlocked? That could possibly then lead to the hint towards that their twins or whatever are actually metas as well. So yeah, that could be how that actually works, that meta gene. So that's the only way I can think of that actually happening. It is really weird, but you know, that's how it is. And lastly, we've got Colton Haynes returning to the show of Arrow, which is really, really awesome. I really do like the fact that he's returning. Obviously, he is a great actor. He's great, of course, in American Horror Story, and he's also fantastic in Arrow. And it seems like he is returning, and he is returning to join Team Arrow. So Arrow is going to need all the help he can get, considering the fact that his old team have walked out on him, or he fired them, however you want to look at it. But he needs all the help he can get, so he is joining the team. And, well, I really do like that. So we've got the original Team Arrow back. Seems like they've listened to the fans quite a lot there, although Felicity is, you know, still in the show. And in the latest trailer as well, we've got a new, what looks like a new suit for Diggle as well. So finally, he's got a new suit, and he's not going to look completely ridiculous. However, that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.